Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Footy channel. Yes, it has been rebranded. I'm still using my old studio at the moment. Anyway, before we get into tonight's show, let's go through the and please don't forget to smash the like. It does help the channel up the search. So please do hit the like. Also, if you're brand new at the channel, hit the subscribe. Come back to hit the bell notification. Tells you when I'm live. Have a pre-recorder when the upcoming shows. If you do want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking. If you want to make a deal, clicking on the $sign, all money reinvested in the channel. So yes, we play Liverpool tonight and tonight, or are we feeling? Oh God, we're not sure. But anyway, we will get into that. Team news will be out in about 10 minutes. Kickoff live on Amazon Prime. Let's get into the chat and see what people are seeing tonight as well. I just had a few audio issues having to sort out my mic because I noticed the other night when I was doing the FA Cup draw, it seemed a little quiet. So I'm going to do a test now, and can everybody just give me an answer? Can you all hear me loud and clear? Is that fine now, or just let me know if it's fine? Hi, Tony says, Trolls, hi to you, mate. Good evening, everyone says, Julie, good evening, Julie, hope you're well. I'm going to be Mr. G. Trolls asking if Richie's driving the bus. Hope you're well. Evening, Tony says, what evening to you, mate? Hope you're well too. Mad Max says, evening all, glad to catch a live show for a change. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, mate? Yeah, great to catch you on the live show. And yes, so people who don't realise, I've had rebranded the channel. I did do a second channel, but to be honest with you, having to juggle two channels is a lot. So there's Newcastle channels out there, and trying to put out so much Newcastle content, it can become difficult with the competition. So I do with that stuff like around Newcastle I've been playing. So I thought I would just make it as one channel. So as I say, still using the old at the moment one, sorting it out. But just being busy at the moment, and I'm going to be busy on Saturday because I'm going to be in London on that, because I'm going to be sitting in their press box on Saturday. So I've been given media access there. So I'm looking forward to that as well on Saturday. Troll says, I just hope we don't let in more than 2 goals. Well, I've betting with Super Pakistan that was 3-1, unfortunately. Your internet's awful at the moment. At the moment, mate, it's just ridiculous. Hopefully, it'll sort itself out. Mac, is that any better, guys? I've just done a tweak there, so I don't know if that's any better or not. If it is, let me know. Could be the weather as well. Do you think Eddie played Mylene under 23, so he's got next year to keep playing Sean? Do you know what it is, Wacky? I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all, mate. He says, I saw somewhere earlier rumour that Sandro on the bench, Longstaff starts. Really hope that's not for the 2 seat. Well, I hope not, because look, why start? Cheers, Julie. Why start Tonali on Saturday, but then put him on the bench? You know, so yeah. Mad Max says, good to see you doing what you do, Tony. I've been a Toon fan all my life, but with me working away, I love ground hopping and catching other teams play. Nice one, Mad Mag. I mean, look, I've tried for every ballot this season to get a ticket for Newcastle, and I can't get one. But there's people who go on Twitter and say they've won 3 and 4 ballots, and I'm like, I wish I could as well. You know, but yeah, do you know what? There's nothing wrong with going around the grounds. It's absolutely fine. It's, you know, I've got some vlogs on there, so if you haven't saw any, catch up with them. There's some good ones on there. And there'll be more to come. I've got Hamwell Town to come up as well, so that I'm looking forward to that, and on Saturday as well. If Longy starts, we'll lose. Ugly says Trolls. Oh yeah, this guy looks like the fella off its old black and white TV. Well, what was old black and white TV? It's now the footy channel. But I thought I had to make it one. Yeah, I've only got the studio at the moment until I get a new one set up. But look, you know, it's fine. Be 8-0 if I start, says Julie. Let's hope not. Yeah, it's his twin Bia Viking. But I mean, look, we're not confident for this game tonight. Liverpool are on a great run at the moment, let's be honest. They've just beaten City the weekend. Look, City are poor at the minute. I mean, Forest could beat them tonight easily. But Liverpool are just on it this season. They're on absolutely it this season. Salah's on fire. Diaz is on fire. Curtis Jones has been playing so well. Kelleher's playing well in goal. By the way, Kelleher, I would take him at Newcastle United next season. It's possibly the Pope replacement, because I think Kelleher is a cracking goalkeeper, by the way. And as Liverpool have Mohamedashvili coming in, there'll be no room there for Kelleher. So I think Kelleher will be on the move. And I hope we're in for him, because I think he's a cracking goalkeeper. He's 26, but, you know, he's still got, you know, let's be honest, even at 26, he's still in his prime. Well, he's not even at his peak, is he? So people say Bruno used too long on the ball. Longy uses so long on the ball, it's grown a mess. Yeah, we can do this. I know exactly how it's going to happen. Isak gets injured, Wilson gets injured, 90 minutes gone. Gillen stands up in the crowd, shows his old shirt, and comes on and scores a winner. Yes, it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah. You know, what annoys me though is we lose to West Ham last week 2-0, but then they get hammered off Arsenal 5-2, and then they go and get beat off Leicester 3-1. And you look at their possession and stats last night from the West Ham game as well. They had 30 shots at goal, 31 shots at goal and 10 on target, but couldn't score. But yet we could not beat a poor West Ham side, let's be honest. You know, and then we scrape a draw with Palace after being ahead. And then Eddie's comments are a bit like, what the hell's he talking about? You know, how can he say we played well? How can he say we defended well? We didn't defend well because we allowed them to score near the end. You know, so it's difficult. It really is difficult. And the thing with Amazon Prime as well, I'm going to say to people, if you're watching on Prime, if you've got any score centres on, like Sky, BBC or whatever, and you got the notifications switched on, then what you need to do is switch them notifications off. Because I remember a few years ago, I think when we played Sheffield United, and I think, was it Carroll or Shelby scored? I think it was under Steve Bruce. And it clicked up on my phone. And I thought, well, no, we haven't scored because still 0-0. And then 30 seconds later, the goal comes along and it's like, whoa, hang on a minute. And then I realised because it's Amazon Prime, it's a stream, so it's behind. So any notifications you got, switch them off, or else you'll find out what the score is before you see the goal. Team news will be here in a couple of minutes. So we'll see what the team news is, see what Eddie Howe's deciding to do. We know Bruno's there, Lewis is there, Lewis Hall, Livramento's there, Isak's there. I really hope, and I do, I really, really hope that Tonali is in the starting lineup tonight and not Longstaff. Let's hope. So, I was starting to sound like Bruce post-match interviews. Evening, Tony. Hope you're much better. or for a better result. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, mate. I've been fine. I've just been doing some around the ground stuff as well, so that's why I've rebranded the channel, Alan. But look, it seems to be working a lot better. So that's all good news, isn't it? It always is. But great to see you on the chat tonight, mate. We've got 28 watching, but we got 10 likes. So if we can smash that thumbs up button, that would be absolutely fantastic, because it keeps it near the top of the search, and it just means new viewers find the channel more easily. So if you can smash that like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I'll be getting back on when I get home. Okay, no problem, Julie. See you shortly. Yeah, so is the team news out yet? Well, it's 1:15, so it should be out. And we'll see who's in, who's out, or if it's still an unchanged team. Right, so the team for tonight is Pope in goal, Livramento, Share, Byrne, and Lewis Hall across the back four. Midfield three of Bruno, Tonali, and dare I say, Joe Linton. I think we're going to put Joe Linton there. I hate when they do it in the soda because so Joe Linton's in there, and Jacob Murphy starts as a right winger tonight, with Isak in the middle, Gordon on the left. On the bench, it's Dubravka, Wilson, Barnes, Target, Asula, Almiron, Kelly, Willock, and Longstaff. So Jacob Murphy comes in for Joe Willock. Jacob Murphy hasn't been playing that well for us either, has he? So I'm not sure. Are we happy with this team, or do you think Murphy playing's a bad one? I'll get that team news up for you in just one moment on screen, and then we'll try and find out what Liverpool team is tonight as well. I would imagine Liverpool are possibly maybe unchanged from the City game, but there you go. There's Liverpool. There's our team. As I was talking about the Liverpool team, and I'll see what their team is tonight as well. Let's have a look. Right, Liverpool start with Kelleher in goal, Gomez, Van Dijk, Darwin Núñez, McAllister, Salah, Jones, Gakpo, Robertson, Gravenberch, and Kwanzaa. On the bench, Jaros, Endo, Diaz, Szoboszlai, Elliott, Nalo, Alexander-Arnold, Morton, and Nayoni. So it looks like they're playing with the right back of Gomez, with Van Dijk and Kwanzaa in the middle, and Robertson obviously on the left. So that looks like how their back four is going to be shaping up, which is going to be a tough nut to crack. Although I've heard from Liverpool fans and that apparently they're a bit upset that Conor Bradley, their right back's out for a while because he got injured, and Alexander-Arnold's obviously not just long back from an injury, is he? So, right, I'll get the Liverpool team up on there as well for you, and you can have a look at that. Also, there we go. There's the Liverpool side for tonight's game. As I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe and also hit the like as well. If you haven't hit the like yet so far, that'd be fantastic because it does help the channel grow as well. Right, let's see what people have got to say about the Pete says, great stream as always. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Wacky says, no place for slacker, sulking and half-hearted tackles tonight. Go full on and have a chance. Paul says, even Antonio, I'm apprehensive about tonight. As long as we show up and give it a go, I'd be happy with a draw, but we need shots on target. Do you know what, Paul? I'll take a point all day, mate. Absolutely. Murphy, where Doom says, beer. Phew, no Longstaff until 65 minutes, says Wacky. And with that, I'm Eddie out, says Beer. Oh my God, we are going to get rinsed, Murphy, and still 4-3-3, says Brian. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Murphy's in for pace. and will probably be defending a lot. Pace would be worse if Longy started. Hi, Tony in chat says 2 for joy. Hi to you, mate. Hope you're well. BS says Murphy can't keep the ball. His dispossession stats are appalling every other touch. Yeah, this could be over 5 half times, says Brian. Could well be. So much for Isak injured. Yeah, I don't think he fancied it Saturday, did he? And he would just come off, didn't he? Watch first bit of roughness on Isak, and if he falls apart again, well, yeah. Chip us, we're going to get taken up the arse, says Brian. We need to play through balls for Isak. He isn't the back to the goal striker, and we know this. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Chip. I hope you're well, mate, by the way. Miggy has better defending stats than Murphy, but I would play Barnes at right wing. Yeah, do you know what? I would have given Barnes a go at right wing. Absolutely. But this is Eddie Howe we're talking about here. To be honest, I'd use Vaseline for the thrust, says Brad. Oh, for God's sake, Brian. Jesus Christ. So that is obviously the Liverpool side, and there's the town, Newcastle. So the Toon side, I just hope we have a good game tonight, and I hope we play really well tonight. I want to see a performance, but are we going to get that? That's the thing. I want to get people's thoughts in the chat. I mean, look, if we lost this game, say 3 or 4-0, would you say then it's time for Eddie to go, or do you think they'll give him till Brentford? And if we get beat off Brentford, do you think he'll then go? I really don't know how the owners are working, because I look at the owners and think, what is the ambition? Yes, I know they want to be in Europe this season, but if we're not playing well and we're not getting the results, and yes, we know Eddie Howe is their first manager, but they have to make a decision, because the last thing you want is players to start getting unhappy. I mean, has Eddie lost any of the dressing room? That is a good question as well. So get your comments in. I just would like to gauge what people have got to say about the issue as well. It's defending deep counter-attack lineup. I'm in the loft, but I'm not coming out. We're the lads. Impact injuries can hurt enough to warrant to be taken off, as it happened. Yeah. Peter says Eddie said Isak hadn't trained this week, but players don't believe a word he says. Now over the fence on Eddie. Time for a change. Press conferences are a waste of time. That's the thing, Peter. They're getting repetitive, aren't they? You know, the same old thing every time, and they're just not getting better. I think he just likes to say what people want to hear. We need to get crosses instead of cutting back. That's probably why he's gone for Murphy, says Paul. Absolutely can lose 4-0 at home, matey. Why the F is Dubs the useless on the bench? That fucker, get out of my club. Apparently Dubs is up. Apparently they're going to look to move him on in January. I love the tactical change from a 4-3-3 to the unpredictable 4-3-3. Might take them up by surprise. Wayne says, evening Tony and all in chat. Good evening, Wayne. Hope you're well. 2 for Joyce says, bounce back ability. 2-1. How are you, the lads? I like your confidence, mate. I like your confidence. Alan says, usually lift their game against the top teams. Let's hope, unless calamity results in the next 5 or 6. I can't see them changing how mid-season. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one. It really is. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. But it all depends. It all depends on the ownership. Wayne says he's backing Eddie. How are you, the lads? Ronnie, hi mate. He says Murphy's been playing like Pelé in training apparently. Well, yeah, but it's playing like that in training, but you got to do it on the football field, and that's the big difference. 5 games. I'm not backing Howe, but that's just my opinion. No, absolutely. Do you know what it is, trolls? Have your opinions. That's what it's all about. Football's about opinions. Don't aim to please people. Just put what you think. If you think, if you think you're not backing Eddie Howe no more, then that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to berate you for that. Nobody else is going to berate you for that. Everybody's got their opinions. We know there's some people out there who are massive Eddie Howe fans and they don't want him to go. But if things don't go right, sometimes you have to make that change. West Ham are on the verge of making that change with their manager. Their board members are meeting and saying they're not happy with Lopetegui. So watch your space, because it could be a breaking news story coming out any time that West Ham's got rid of their manager. We only kept him in a job because he beat us. Balls into space behind the Liverpool defence is where you'll get the most joy. Yeah. Bias says, Murphy, come on, versus West Ham and shit the bed. 20 touches, 9 giveaways, 2 long balls to nobody, 7 crosses, 0 successful. How can Eddie choose him as criminal? I'm keeping the faith, says 2 for Joy. Ronnie says, I'm still going for a 2-1 win, as I detest the Bain Dippers. I can't stand Liverpool. I would love it to beat them. We should have beat them last season. But Eddie Howe decided to take off the 2 best players on that day, Tonali and Gordon, to the relief of Klopp, who threw on Nunes, and we got bollocked 2-1. We got overturned. So was wondering a sec there, whacking balls into space sounds painful. It certainly does, doesn't it? It certainly does sound painful. But look, I want to see us play well tonight, and I want to see us come out fighting. But you know, there's rumours around that has Eddie lost the dressing room? That's the thing. Has he lost the dressing room? No Trippier on the bench, which is a weird one as well, isn't it? You know, no Trippier. But there is talks that they want to sell Trippier on in January. Billy says he would have gone for Trips on the right wing rather than Murphy. Yeah, that could have worked. Yeah, absolutely. But he's not on the bench, mate. We should have beat them season before when Isak's goal was offside. Yeah, we should have, yeah. Due to the shadows, yeah. Brian says, if we get a thumping, Eddie's gone. Interesting. Alan says, I think that game against them there last season was a catalyst for them to go on a run, come back, win with 10 men. Yeah, we should have beat them. We need to wake up tonight or the result will be 7-8 in my opinion. Oh, I hope not. So in what minute will there be a dodgy VAR decision in Liverpool's favour? You know it's going to happen. God, that's the thing, Wacky. You know it's going to happen. I just hope there's no dodgy decisions tonight. I mean, Andy Madley's the referee. Stuart Atwell's on VAR, so what more could you ask for, you know? But we better not say nothing about Stuart Atwell being a Luton Town fan, should we? Oh, by the way, I said that by mistake. Did I say that out loud? Oh, it's all right. I won't get fined off the FA for that. You know, we know the owner of Forest Mackinac got fined for that because he says he was a Luton fan. Well, yeah, you know, but why not see it how it is? See how it is. That's what I like to hear from people. That's what I like. I like to see people come out and see how it is. Instead of sitting behind the microphone or sitting behind the TV screen, I like them to come out and see how it is. Yeah, absolutely, Tanji. Madley is the referee, mate. Yeah, not great, is it? Not great. Ronnie says, I'm on the fence with Eddie. I do honestly think the two factions for and against Eddie get tedious and too infantile. I have my own mind and do not follow the grain. Never have and never will. No, absolutely not, mate. As I say, everybody has their own opinions at the end of the day, Ronnie. People just coming in. That's the Newcastle lineup, and that is the Liverpool lineup as well. Guys, we've got 34 watching. We've got 17 thumbs up on the likes there. So if we can hit that thumbs up button, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. That helps the channel. And if you are brand new to the channel, come and subscribe as well. It is free to do so. And hit the bell notification to keep you up to date with any future shows as well. So, yeah. What's people's thoughts on the scoreline tonight? If you've got a scoreline in hand, start getting your predictions in. There we go. Yeah, so get your predictions in for your scorelines tonight. Tanji said, I was hoping for Almiron starting, but Eddie thinks Murphy has played well this season, so there you are. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, look, shows you Almiron's not in his plans. So, yeah, it's a strange one. I think I'm yet to see a Toon game since TakeOver that hasn't had a controversial decision in it, says Wacky. Yeah, well, exactly. That red is making me, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Back, hi Julie. 8-0 to Pupil. Oh, hope not. No way. I hope not. Yeah, I hope you are wrong, trolls. My score predictions, I think I would like to get a point, but I can't see it. So I'm going to be realistic here. And I think we'll get beat 3-1. I think we'll score, but I think we'll lose 3-1. Murphy, 1 assist in 11 games. I'm going for 3-1 Liverpool. Hates saying it, says BRPR's going for the same as me. Ronnie says Salah, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold contracts running out and seem to be playing with it. Well, with it, yeah. A lot of people think Trent Alexander-Arnold's off to Real Madrid next season. That's why. Could be any score tonight, says Tanji. It's a hard one to call. It's a hard one to call, isn't it? But yeah, it could be any scoreline tonight. But let's hope. I mean, like I say, I would take a point, but as I say, whether we get that point or not, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a really, really tough game tonight. Could be a long night. If Liverpool score early, it could be a long, long night. Let's hope that's not the case. Just looking at the lineup, no Longstaff, thank goodness. Yeah, Julie, no Longstaff. I'll pop the lineup back on screen. There you go, Julie. So you can have a look through the lineup. Murphy starts. Willock drops to the bench. Isak's fit. Tonali keeps his place. Got to let Tonali take all the set pieces, basically. Because Tonali's a very good set piece taker. There's a Liverpool team again. Sorry, trolls, I know you didn't like the red bit, but I'm sorry I have to put it on there. I can't help how they do their graphics. 2 strikers on the bench, better than 2 goalkeepers, I guess. But yeah, Julie, we had 2 strikers on the bench on Saturday. So when Isak went off, why couldn't he put Osula on to play an hour even, and then take him off and bring Wilson on? I don't get it. I don't get it with Eddie Howe. I really don't at times. Can it be the higher ups that have told how to play Tonali? Could well be. Do you think we'll see a different going tonight, seeing who the opponent is? Well, that's a good question, Alan. That is a very good question, mate. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Almiron seems to be froze out because he didn't want to leave. Is he getting his dream move to the River Plate? Well, that's the thing, Ronnie. I don't know. Oh, it's the shirt. You don't like the shirt. Yeah, it's not the best of shirts, is it? I'm going to remove that now anyway, so don't worry. There we go. That's gone now. Gakpo, yeah. He's dangerous, isn't he, Cody Gakpo? So it is. It's going to be yeah, let's hope they don't get the early goal, because if they do, like I say, it will end up being a very, very long night for us. And it's one thing we don't want, is it turn out to be a very long night. So yeah, so mate, as I say, mate, I mean, Pete Proudlock put on his show last night. I mean, he'll be there tonight as well at the ground, but he says we'll lose 4-0 to Liverpool. At least I've given us a goal, and I've said 3-1 to obviously Liverpool, but it's a massive test. Big test for Hall, yeah, absolutely. Alan says 2-2. Interesting, Alan. I'll take a point now, Alan. Absolutely, mate. I would absolutely take a point now. Yeah, definitely. But Billy F's right. It's a big test for Lewis Hall tonight, it is. Up against Salah. I missed your FA Cup draw show. Good draw, you will be happy. Yes, I mean, look, Alan, what a brilliant draw that was. I mean, against Bromley, you know, was a fantastic cup draw to get Bromley in the FA Cup. I mean, look, what a great opportunity to get the next round. Andy Woodman makes a return to St James's Park, you know. He's obviously, his son left, didn't he, Freddie Woodman, not so long ago, and a couple of seasons ago. Obviously, Andy Woodman was goalkeeper coach under Alan Pardew at Newcastle. And look, he seems really, really happy that he's come back to St James's Park. Let's hope he doesn't come back and spoil the party. We should have, on paper, and I say, but football is not played on paper, we should have enough to beat Bromley. But remember, we come up against Cambridge United at home, and we lost. You know, we went to Sheffield Wednesday, and we lost. But I think we should get past Bromley. We should do. But I think that's a very good draw for us. Thomas says, Eddie's on his way out. I'm sorry, why is it taken to go against Liverpool to play everyone when they should be? Yeah, exactly. Totally agree. Give Asula a start, yeah. I've got a feeling like Gordon will be well up for this match. Goal for him, I hope, says Wayne. Yeah, I mean, look, he's going to be up for it, isn't he? Against his local team. We should crush Bromley, but who knows? Hey, these games aren't easy, you know. These games aren't easy. There's been a lot of upsets in the FA Cup, and that's what it's all about. And that's about the beauty of the FA Cup. I mean, you look at Man United, I think, didn't Newport take the lead against Man United? Okay, Man U come back and won the game. You know, so you can't take these lower league teams lightly. Back in the 90s, we played Stevenage away, drew 1-1. Grazioli scored for Stevenage. Brought them back to St James's Park. Yes, we hammered them 5-0. But remember, under Pardew, we went away to Stevenage and lost 3-1. So, you know, and they were in League Two, the same as where Bromley is. So, look, these games are not easy by any stretch of the imagination, because all these little teams are up for it and they want to try and prove something as well, and they up their games. Look at Wimbledon at St James's Park in the Carabao Cup. We only just beat them 1-0 via a penalty. If we'd gone out there and absolutely smashed Wimbledon, then that would have been a different thing, but we didn't. So that's what I'm saying. That we should crush Bromley, but it could be a very close game at the same time. Colton says, what time's kick-off? 7:30, mate, on Amazon Prime. And Wayne says, that's what I love about the FA Cup. Love it. Yeah, because you always see a giant killer, don't you? Look at West Ham, I think. Was it Kidderminster Harriers they played? West Ham were 1-0 down till Declan Rice scored a last-minute goal, took extra time, then West Ham won it 2-1, didn't they? So, you know, look, this is what it's all about. This is what we all love the FA Cup for. That's why it has that romance about it. So, yeah. So I'll quickly remind you of the two the two lineups tonight. That is Newcastle United team. Pope and goal, Livramento, Share, Byrne and Hall across the back four. Tonali, Bruno, Joe Linton in the midfield. Murphy right wing, Isak middle, Gordon left wing. So that is the Toon lineup, and Liverpool lineup with Kelleher, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back. Then I would say in the midfield it'd be McAllister, Jones and Gravenberch. And then they're going to go with Gakpo, Salah, Nunes. So, yeah. So, interesting one, isn't it? You know, I forgot to say next to Van Dijk will be Konsa, but yeah. So, that is the Liverpool lineup. 8:30 where I am. Oh, yeah, because you're ahead. Wayne says Liverpool have Accrington, what a tie, yeah. And Man City got Salford City. Gosh, can you imagine the Man U crew that get, you know, the likes of Gary Neville, Nicky Button, all them who have staken and Roy Keane. They'd all love it if they got one over City. We're getting stuff, says Colton. Discipline in midfield, 3 Vettel tonight. Can't get caught too far forward or dawdle on the ball, absolutely not. But then, saying that, Van Dijk doesn't need to get caught dawdled on the ball. Look at the other day when he was dawdling with the ball. And De Bruyne got it. But luckily enough, it went through to Kelleher, who managed to get it with his legs and then managed to grab it, you know. So it's not just Newcastle do it, dawdle with the ball. Also, Van Dijk can do it as well. And he got sent off last season when he came here. Hope Byrne stays in defence, or this may get ugly. And Shed doesn't have the pace to get back to stop the counter. Yeah. Are you from Norway? He is, yeah. Just need to believe on Newcastle. We've got nothing to lose. No, absolutely. We haven't, mate. Yes, Gordon, he's in the team, mate. He's playing tonight. Isak is playing. There you go, Gordon. There's the Newcastle team. Pope and goal. Again, Livramento, Share, Byrne, Lewis Hall. Midfield 3 of Tonali, Bruno the captain, and Joe Linton up front. Right wing, Jacob Murphy, Alexander Isak in the middle, and Gordon on the left wing. So there we go. That is the Toon lineup tonight. Right, guys and girls, I'm coming to the end of the show because I'm going to go and grab some tea before the football starts at 7:30 so I can get settled down, ready for the game. You know, we look forward to it, but do we look forward to it, or is it one of them we hide behind a cushion, you know? So we wait and see. Let's hope it's not that. Let's hope it's not the latter. But anyway, it's been absolutely fantastic tonight. And let's just quickly go through the formalities. So if you haven't yet smashed that thumbs up, please do give it a like. You know, it does help the channel up the search, so please smash the thumbs up. That'd be fantastic. If you are brand new to the channel, come and hit the subscribe. Come be part of this great community here as well. Also hit the bell notification. That will tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. How are you, the lads? Says Colton. Absolutely great show. Yeah. And always, as I always say, remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. It absolutely is. Great show, says Troll. Mr. Shaw's just got in. Catch you on the next one. No worries, Gareth. Cheers, mate. Have you seen the team lineup? What's your quick thoughts on the team lineup, Gareth? I'll quickly pop them up on screen if you haven't seen them. That's the Newcastle team. That's their starting lineup tonight for us. And for the opposition, Liverpool or Liverpool. There you go. That is their lineup as well, Gareth. So, look, I would take a point tonight, but I unfortunately think we're going to succumb to a 3-1 defeat tonight, unfortunately. But you never know. We'll wait and see what happens. Bye, guys. Let's hope for a positive result. Yeah, absolutely. Bye all and take care. You too, Julie. Thank you very much as well. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like on the way out, guys. And also, if you're new, hit that subscribe as well. But until then, I shall bid you farewell. But enjoy the game. And we'll see what the result is by 9:15 tonight. Until then, How are you, the lads?